In recent years, the African continent has become more prone to disaster-related shocks caused by climate change more than ever before. This has negatively impacted food security, livelihoods and economic growth. Realizing the need for African countries to have somewhere to fall back on in the event of disasters, the Africa Disaster Risk Financing Program, (CDRFI), was established. Malawi is hosting this year's Climate Disaster Risk Financing and Insurance-CDRFI meeting after a similar one in Madagascar last year. The meeting in Malawi, convened by the African Development Bank, AFDB, will provide an opportunity for member countries to engage on policy, regulatory and capacity building needs. Macmillan Anyanwu is country manager for the Malawi country office of the African Development Bank, and he speaks of the significance of the meeting to countries that have been severely hit by climate-related disasters.
For a very long time now, we have been dealing with the consequences of natural disaster risk. Malawi is, one of the countries where the impact of these climate-related natural disasters is quite severe. Other neighboring countries like Madagascar, Zimbabwe, and other countries across the continent, it could be cyclone, drought, flood. This is becoming a regular occurrence on the continent. So the essence of this forum today is sort of a knowledge forum where we bring regional member countries that have been impacted by these natural disasters to come together and share ideas and exchange knowledge and experience on how to deal with the impact of climate-related natural disaster. And of course, the main convening platform for this forum is the Africa Disaster Risk Financing Facility, which is a very innovative instrument that the Africa Development Bank and some of these partners have put together to help to support our member countries that are affected by climate-related disasters.
This year, Malawi received a payout of $16 million from the Africa Risk Insurance Company. Jacob Mazalale is Principal Secretary for Economic Planning and Development in the Ministry of Finance, and he says pre-arranged financing is important as it helps a country not to panic in the event of a natural disaster.
When disasters come, they come all of a sudden, and there is a lot that needs to be done. So pre-arranged financing says that before a disaster hits, we should already put some money aside, that when that disaster comes, we already have agreed with our donors, with our insurance companies to give us the money. This is very important because in a traditional manner, when a disaster hits, you have to now start writing or calling donors to help you. But pre-arranged financing helps you to be already prepared. And this makes it that when a disaster hits, you draw the money very quickly and you provide the so needed need to the people that need that help immediately.
The meeting is being held under the theme Harnessing Opportunities of the Evolving Climate Disaster Risk Financing and Insurance (CDRFI) Landscape in Africa.